Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready when you are. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, what's up, everybody? This is Stephen Moosterius.
And this is Shane Hawkins, back again with the HawkandtheMoose podcast.
Number 3. Jesus, this shit's flying, bro. Let me tell you what. I just felt like it was yesterday we started this. But 3 deep, man. That's crazy. I'm excited that we're doing this, man.
Bro, we've already got 5 million followers.
5 million? Yeah,
I wish we had 5 million.
5 million? Hell no, I wish. No, we got more than that, for sure. Dude, so how was your week, man?
It was pretty good, man. With the Indians game, it's the highlight of the last week.
Oh, well, it was number 21, right?
20. Yeah, I was at 21, yeah. I don't know how to explain it, man. Great time. It was definitely playoff atmosphere, postseason atmosphere, but like, it was like the coolest thing was like, I thought the coolest thing was like, we all stood, like everyone there stood the whole last ninth inning, you know. So it was like, this is dope.
I mean, watching it,
people unite, you know.
Watching it on TV, it looked like nobody sat at all. Like, if you like from the first pitch, everybody was up.
Oh no, I mean, no, you should.
I mean, on TV it's a lot different. I understand, but it looked crazy.
Yeah, it was packed. 22 looked even crazier, honestly.
Oh, especially for that game too. Like the way that game just finished, it was ridiculous.
I'm so speaking. You know, I love the fact that when they lost 23. They came out and they stood and they waved and they tipped their hat to the fans, you know. And
nobody left again. Everybody was there.
That really like got to me because I was like, I think Cleveland has some of the best fans in sports.
Oh yeah, we're diehards.
Yeah,
it's not like we're front runners at all. Like unless the Cavs, other than the Cavs coming up now, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably people that jump on the bandwagon.
And then always making it, but nobody's gonna jump on a bandwagon of a 3-1, blown lead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you, man. They're looking crazy good. I think that loss was good for them, for real. I really think the loss was really good for them because I think it's off their back now. They were worried about that loss. They were like, oh, let's keep getting this going. Yeah. And now they don't have to worry about a loss anymore. They're like, okay, we got the record. Like, yeah, we technically.
Yeah, I really wanted them to get 26 or 27.
Oh, it'd have been great to see.
But
I'm impressed they even got to 22. I didn't think they were going to get to 22.
Oh, it'll probably never happen ever again.
I mean, it's definitely going to happen again, just not, I don't know when, though.
I don't think it will.
Well, I don't know, man. We'll have to find out. I'm sure when the last time somebody saw that, they're like, oh, we'll never see this again, so.
Yeah, like 100 years ago.
It was over 100 years ago. That's crazy.
1961, maybe? Don't know the exact year, but that's a long time ago.
Did you say 1961?
Yes.
It was definitely not over 100 years ago.
Well, it's not over 100 years, but I'm saying. Shit, close enough.
Not at all.
Way before me, dog.
That was our parents' age.
Shit. Look, I mean, to be honest, I don't think it'll happen. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think it'll definitely happen again. It just depends how long, the league stays around.
I'll eat my words if we're still alive. But
it's impressive. Yeah, I mean, I'm still impressed it even happened. Of course, it came to an end, of course, but still, it was really cool to see. And they won their last 2 since the loss?
Oh, yeah.
They won 2 in a row? Okay.
Yeah. So they should have won that game. Let's be honest. 23, it should have been 1. But somebody...
I mean, they pulled that shot out of their ass on
the just fuck up the pitching.
I mean, hey. They're running out of pitches,
shit to Trevor Bauer, to be honest.
Yeah.
He gave up that. Fucking Jose hit that fucking 2-run home run. And I was like, oh, nice. We got it in the bag. And then fucking Trevor Bauer's like, here you go, right over the middle plate. Here you go, right over the middle plate. Here you go. That shit pisses me off.
Accuracy, bro.
Him and Shaw kill me, man. But you know what the crazy part is that I really think Trevor Bauer probably lost us that game, to be honest. I don't think nothing away from it, though. Like, I'm not upset.
I mean, it's not a one-person game. You can't, not one person can lose.
The thing about this crazy thing is he said in the post-interview, Trevor Bauer said, he's lost the 23rd straight game. He said they were on a 22-win streak in college, and he started pitching the 23rd game, and they lost that game as well.
Oh, man.
I'm like, bro, out of all the sports, with all the superstitions, like, why was that man starting number 23?
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. I mean, do you think they even knew about it? Him back in his day doing that? Do you think he told him?
I mean, maybe. I don't know what they talk about.
Like, hey man, you got to let me get this redemption. I did it way back then. I got to make up for it.
No, but yeah, that's it. And then I mean, Indians weren't winning the World Series. And there's two reasons why I say that. One, because they're obviously the best team in baseball. And two, is because that damn... You ever see that kid that predicts everything?
Which one? I see. There's a lot of things.
Dude, there's a kid that predicted that the Cubs would win it last year. He predicts like everything. He predicts like this will be at this will be at like these people will be at the top of this.
How old is he?
Like 13.
Holy shit,
bro!
Modern day.
He looks at all the numbers, bro.
Modern day Nostradamus, man.
Yes.
So he picked the Indians to win this year.
Yeah, he picked the Indians to win this year, and he picked the Cubs to beat the Indians last year, and they beat them.
So how soon did he call it before?
Before every season. He calls everything.
Before the season?
Before the season. He
That's
calls like
ridiculous.
the Dodgers will be at the lead this. The Dodgers will have a streak. I'm sure he didn't pick.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Did he pick the Indian streak?
He'll say like it's a different. He looks at all the numbers and he'll be like, "These people will be the worst team in the division." Like it's crazy.
I'm gonna have to look.
He was on ESPN.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
Yeah, Mason showed me on it, my bud. But
I mean, dude, that's wild though.
So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna believe that kid because he calls it every year. So
I mean, let's hope so. That'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into this guy.
Yeah,
but dude, if I'm recalling correctly, this baseball game's not the only thing you did last week. Get some kickboxing in, didn't you?
Oh
man?
shit, yeah. I was like, what?
Got this man into his first Muay Thai class, which is kickboxing for you that don't know.
Yeah, I just already told Steve, they asked me to play basketball the one day, and I told him, man, I hung up the sneaks, bro. I'm now a national kickboxing champion.
Yeah, he thinks he's a kickboxing champ.
No.
One class.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I fuck with it hard, man. Like, like I told Steve, like, I don't think it was, because it was my first day, so, like, I thought I'd be working with Steve, but I worked with, like, I don't know
instructor,
if
Mr.
Madigan. You just call him an
Madigan.
instructor. You don't call him like the head.
We just call him Mr. Madigan or whatever.
Okay.
That's his name technically. So
yeah, so I worked with him, and I was like, dude, this dude's gonna dog me and say I'm garbage.
No, he's real good at take it easy on people.
Yeah, so I didn't really go through a full thing because like he was teaching me a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and I think I did well though. It's not like.
No, I was watching you. Your hands aren't bad. Of course, the kicks your
hard.
Kicks are
that's
not good. But
that's just out of nowhere. Like,
you got to start somewhere. I'm not shitting on you or nothing. We got to start somewhere. First day, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
And it took me a solid few weeks to even start getting the movement down a little bit, and I still don't have the movement down. It's hard,
tough.
man.
I mean, I don't think there was anything that we really took a lot of time to work on, though. Like.
Did he? I wasn't over there with you. Usually on the first day we really work on the 1, 2, 3, and then the 4, 5, 6. Your punches, the 6 main punches that you have.
Yeah, we kind of did those.
That's like in at first you're gonna walk through stuff. We gotta get your steps down and whatnot. Yeah. But
a lot of it was simple things like just make sure your hand comes across and make sure I'd be able to do it, and then he'll be like, oh, that was a good one, and then he'll be like, all right, you need to do that.
Yeah.
And simple things. It wasn't because obviously the ones I got that that's easy.
Yeah.
It's like pop, pop, pop.
I mean, it's not easy, but it's
no, it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying it didn't oh, what am I supposed to do 2 punches? I wasn't thrown off by that.
Yeah.
But I just think I like it a lot. By the way, I'm definitely going.
Yeah, it was a very small class too.
Yeah, that was I'm glad that was for me.
We had you and then the one other white belt that he just started not too long ago. So it was a real
simple white belt. What's up?
It was a real simple class. If you sign up, it's instantly a white belt.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that bad. Honestly, I just like I said, the kicks. It's really hard to do a left kick.
Oh yeah,
the right kick, man. Because I was telling Steve before, I kind of fight southpaw. That's how I like to stand. With southpaw with my left hand.
Yeah.
That's what I feel comfortable with. But obviously he asked me my dominant hand. I did right. So
of course.
I think it's just awkward. That kind of threw me off a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. But it was hard to switch because your left foot's your lead foot. And it was hard to switch and kick with the left.
When's the last time you've ever used that, dude?
When have I ever kicked? That's mine.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was going to just say the kick. You've never done it.
Yeah.
So of course, at first, for me too, I'm even. From the day I started to now, my leg's so much starting the left leg or the lead leg, it's so much better. But still, to me, I still feel like it's nothing. It's not getting any power on it, and it's really frustrating. But you just got to keep working at it, man. My left hand, the same thing. My hook wasn't bad. I didn't feel bad with the hook. It was that lead jab, and I was like, oh, it's not much. And now I'm finally there.
Your jab or you're
no, my lead jab.
I call this a jab, and then I call the The one that comes across it straight.
That's what it is. Yeah, the lead jab is that one.
You're talking about that one?
Yeah. Well, at first I was like, I like it a lot. I had the motion down, I guess. It was just like the power just wasn't feeling there. Because like compared to your right hand, you have so much more power. And now, dude, I can get a double jab down easy, and it's like, I love it. Well, I get some good power in it.
I don't think, it'd be cool to have a little bit of power. I just don't think it, I like it as like a pop. Like, I don't care if it hits. I don't care if my jab hits. If it just like nips, like slides off you or something, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because like my right's coming through.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like you can put your hand straight up, and if I pop you with my jab real quick, like a pop jab, and then you open up just to peek, like what just they don't have to hit you or hurt you.
That's true.
You open up, my right hand's coming through.
But it's also really nice to hit. If you get that good jab, and you snap their head back. They're not, and as soon as their head comes back down, they're taking that right to the face.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's
just like that. But yeah, if you're continuously throwing the hard one, then throw a little faint one, so they're gonna be like, okay, what? And then you come with.
All right, he's done with that, and then it's like open up, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah, it really. I'm telling you right now, man. You're gonna think that's gonna be easy to throw, but you're gonna have to get close to these people. Yeah. Kickboxing's really tough too, because boxing you're a lot closer with with the guy to hit him. With your legs, you have longer reach.
Yeah.
So if it's a good kickboxer, you're not gonna be able to punch him. Like, their kicks are gonna be too good. They're gonna keep the distance. Like. Not to go into the UFC too much, but the Stephen Thompson, I don't know if you ever heard of him. Yeah. He's a real good fighter. He just lost to Tyron Woodley twice. Yeah, he's filthy. He's filthy, man. He's one of the best kickboxers. Or not, I wouldn't say ever, but he's a really good kickboxer.
Yeah.
He's one of the best ones ever been in the UFC. And he doesn't have that much power in the hands, but dude, his legs, man, he knows the distance. You can't touch him.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's because it's very odd for me because like I know once I spar. As soon as I spar with someone, I don't know who it would be or whatever.
It's going to be a while until you truly spar with somebody. You're nowhere close right now. I'm telling you right now. I wouldn't even allow you to go into sparring yet, unless it's real soft with like me maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
But if it's like just with a random kid that's there and they might go a little hard, I'm not going to let you do it because you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah, my legs are done for.
Like I have a lot of faith in you. Like in these next few weeks, if you keep going these next few months, if you keep doing it, of course you're going to be there. But just these first few days, man, I know it's really tough. I know you just went through a class and you're like, yeah, this stuff, okay, I'm kind of getting it down.
Yeah, no.
But compared to people that have been doing it for months, man, and are straight killers, it's a lot different.
Well, the crazy thing is I can only imagine because, like, we had to leave a little early because you had to go to work.
Yeah, I had to go to work, yeah.
But, like, I was kind of upset. I didn't want to leave.
Oh, yeah, it's addictive. Because, like, I hate it all the time.
Like, we were just working on it. I just wanted to get the combination. Like, we would have we do it like some defense, and then it was like a combo after that.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to get those down. I really want to get those down.
Oh, dude, it's gonna take.
Like you're like, I was like, fuck.
It's gonna take some time, trust me, man. You just got to keep putting the hours in.
Yeah.
And I told you before, we can always just go over things too here and stuff. It's like I'm looking forward to having somebody around here that's gonna start doing it with me as well, because I would love to, practice with some people as well and get good. Like go to a park or something, do it outside or even fuck it in the living room. Who cares? We can do whatever.
Well, honestly. At the one YMCA, they got pads. Honestly, they got pads.
Like Maston's got that one.
They got pads too. They got that one.
The gymnastics room where they do the like karate, the kids karate and stuff in there.
Yeah, they have a board.
That would be fun in there.
Yeah, that's cool to do it there. But I don't know, man. I really like to do it. Here's what I want. Obviously he can't be brutally honest with me first one, but maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe like that. I want the instructor to be brutally honest to me. Maybe like, listen.
Well, yeah, he's gonna try to just be real nice at first because he understands the process. He's not gonna be hard on you because a lot of people, you got to think of the people. You may be able to take that, but think of the amount of people that like they actually get the the tough critique and whatnot, and they're like they start unfolding inside because they're in their head. Like, oh my God, I'm bad. They're hard on themselves with that. So you got to think he's had so many kids come in here, so many adults. Yeah, you can tell them. That's if I were you, that's what I would do.
So give them like what your goals are. Tell them.
And I'll do it for you. I can give you, I don't know as much as this man does, but, I'm starting to learn a lot of things.
What are you?
I can help you out a lot. I can really, if we train, I can let you know what you work on and stuff.
Yeah, explain your goals and what you want, because then I'll explain what I kind of been thinking.
With kickboxing?
Yeah, with everything that you know.
Yeah, all right. When I shot out to do in the beginning of this year, I started it, and I've done it, it's almost October now. Like, my gosh, time's flying. Like, I'm starting to kind of get the hang of things now. I'm not freaking out while I'm sparring. Because at first, it's like you're just learning how to throw all these things, but then you go into sparring and you got to worry about somebody else throwing at you, and you're like, holy fucking shit, I don't know what to do. Like, you get in your head, you freak out, because it's like riding a bike, man. Your first time, you're going to be overthinking things. You're going to be like, I need to do this, I need to do that. And when it becomes fluent to you, kind of like the way we are in basketball now, we're not the greatest, but, we played it our entire lives, that we know it. We don't freak out while we play. Like, we're loose, our body's used to it, so that's kind of the way I look at it. Like, I'm just getting used to it. And, but I've always shot out my only goal with it, really. I want to fight one amateur fight in kickboxing and then one amateur fight in MMA at least. And if I probably would end up doing 2. I could probably even do more if I probably will, to be realistic with me. Yeah. I'm too competitive. So, but like I'm real good at swallowing the pill, I guess, of reality. If I get my ass kicked the first few times in MMA or kickboxing or whatever, then I'll be like, this ain't for me. But I'm gonna always train. I've realized that I fell in love with this sport. Like, my ultimate goal now is maybe even get my own gym one day and coaching, because I've been really loving helping out the kids that are coming in now. Like, because I just remember when I was looking up to these guys, like, they might be younger than me, but they got they're higher ranked than me, so I'm looking up to them to be there for me, kind of like to help me out. So that's what I'm doing for the younger kids. I'm really trying to help them out, or at least the new belts and whatnot, or even kids higher ranked than me. Even kids higher ranked than me. If I see something they need to work on, because nobody's perfect in this thing. Like, nobody's a master. I don't care what anybody says. You can throw 1,000 of them, 1,000 straight kicks in a row, and at least one guy's at least gonna fuck up 100 times his master or whatever, 10 times one kick, but. Yeah, so it's like I really like that, man, and I really want to coach. I kind of fell in love with the passion. Like, I have a strong passion for this sport now.
Yeah. Well, and here's kind of what I'm thinking. Honestly, you brought it up, like, hey, let's do this. And I was like, all right, let's do it, whatever.
I recommend it to anyone. That's
why I did it. And then, so I did it, and now thinking about it, I mean, obviously I don't think I'm, like, good or anything.
Well, it's your first day, man.
I mean... You're
getting the hang of it.
Like, if I was thrown in a fight with someone, not obviously someone who's professional.
Well, yeah.
But I don't care how bad I am. I think I hold my own. Not with the kickboxing. The kicking is different. But I'm saying if it was just a boxing match, I think I'd try to hold my own there with, like, another person.
Well, yeah.
But that's just because I have confidence. But
confidence is key.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to be overconfident.
No.
But, yeah.
No. No, what I'm saying is if I do it, and I'm strongly considered, like, it's probably like 98%.
Yeah.
I want to do it for a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, and then get really critiqued, like, to be like, if that guy was like, listen, you suck at this, you're good at this, you suck at that. If it's like simple things, like if it's not 2 major things where, like, I would ask him, I honestly want to do 1, 2.
Yeah, I think you should. I think everyone should at least try it once.
No. I'm saying like an amateur one.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it because we talked about it before, so I guess that makes it. It's easy for me. Like, or at least we've talked about you wanting to do the amateur thing.
Yeah, just one time, and then kind of like your scenario, just go off that. But also, it just matters if I, like, it depends how, like, I train and I lose weight, and because I wouldn't be able to probably.
I'm gonna tell you right now, all it comes down to is you and how bad you want it, man.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, I've always kind of taken pride in myself. I'm not trying to gas myself up or nothing, but I'm really, like, open to what I'm bad at. I really am understanding what I'm bad at, and that's what makes us better. I'm almost kind of obsessed with what I'm bad at, because it only makes me better. It's what I really like working on, and so, like, there are a lot of things already that for me, and just in kickboxing, I can tell that I'm fucking up on just doing it. I can just tell, like, okay, I'm not doing this correctly, I'm not stepping out enough for this kick, like, doing stuff like that. Like, I can really tell. But yeah, there are so many small little fraction things that you can fuck up on that you'd never know. Like a strong thing that I screw up a lot on is that first jab, that front jab, like, especially on the combos, I lift my back foot up a little too much. Like, I come at spring, or not a lean, I, like, almost spring off, like, too much forward. Like, I keep my body back. It's tough to explain. I just, like, kind of come up to, like, on my toes, and you're supposed to just stay more planted to get the like, nice little work in there and stay back.
What do you consider yourself? Like, if you got in a fight, would you just be like, go in there and, like, all right, first question is, would you throw the first punch or kick?
I don't know. I've always thought of that. I don't.
Because I really think I would be a counter puncher.
Well, I don't like fighting. I've never been in a fight in my life other than sparring. But, like, I like people. I don't know. Like, especially now that I respect people at least, and I don't know a lot of people, but so like, I guess to the fact of, you know, if you're at the bar and somebody comes at you or whatever, you're gonna have to do what you need to do. But of course, I'm gonna do everything I can to not fight the guy, because especially when you start training in kickboxing like I'm doing, you start realizing, holy shit, I can start fucking some things up, man. Like if I really wanted to, like, just realistically, you know what you're doing. So it's like because like you got to think the average person, you never want to go into a fight thinking that this person doesn't know anything about fighting, but realistically, the average person doesn't know how to defend themselves that much. So it's like you could really hurt some people. So I don't know, but I mean, if I'm gonna let somebody swing at me and then I'll counter, of course.
No, I'm not saying.
But and then I would, me personally, that's why I want to start jiu-jitsu, because I knew what you were kind of asking. I kind of just want to be good at all aspects of fighting, just so I can defend myself. So like if I do get in a fight outside of it, I like whatever weapon I would use would kind of be like wherever it goes. Like because I want to be good on the ground. Like if you want to go on the ground, okay, I can do whatever the fuck I want there. If like you want to stand up, of course we can do that all day. I have fun with that. You know? Like I kind of want to be everywhere.
Yeah. Well, no, I get that. No, I'm not saying like a street fight. I'm saying like like you're going into a match.
Oh, okay.
Like an actual
fight.
Pride. I was like, no, I
Barry Bonds is getting me this morning, guys.
Put people up, but I'm saying like another person in there.
Oh, so we talking straight amateur fight then? Like
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, would you go straight up in there and be like, all right, I'm about to fuck this dude up? Or would you look at how he
hopefully,
fights?
I mean, I'm a really strong...
I just wait. I sit there and wait until they fuck up.
I'm a really strong believer in defense. Like, I know at first, you're not going to have too much video or whatever to, like, study these people, but I'm a real big believer, like, the John Jones style. Not steroids, I'm not going that style. I'm saying more like him and his coaches are really good at game plans and fights. Yeah. Like, everybody has weaknesses, and they don't get too, like John Jones doesn't get too heavy in his head, like, too, I guess, cocky, because he realizes, like, I can go, like, if I go in there and just try to fuck this dude up like everyone else will, I'm gonna not be patient. I'm not gonna realize that all I had to do is just take him down right here instead of standing up and trying to beat his face off. Yeah. It's like I just take him down right there. He's off on the ground at this point. I can take him down there, and then once I get him to the ground, I'm too long, I'm too strong, like it's over. Or it's like, or like with Glover Teixeira style, he waited for him, countered, boxed him because Glover didn't think that was gonna happen. So yeah, I would hope I had a really good game plan into it. But, like, at the same time, I'm going to treat it as, like, a street fight kind of, because they're trying to kill you. So I would just want to be good at any aspect. Like, I just want to be ready for anything at all times.
I think a lot of it, when you're actually, like, if you're in a match, I think it really comes down to, like, all right, I'm not how to explain this. So, like, yeah, you can sit here and I can learn all this, and then you can learn all this, and we learn it, and we know how to do it. But I'm saying, I think it kind of comes down to, like, what we originally have in our skill set. Like what you went to boxing, like what did you think you were good at your first day?
Me? Well, the reason that I did kickboxing is because I've always been more confident on the ground. And I've never done stand-up in my life, so that's why I did stand-up in all aspects of stand-up. Like when I first went in there, I played soccer, so I knew I'd be kind of good with my legs. Yeah. But that's about it. I've like thrown punches, you know, whatever, like wrestling with people. Like I've never hit my friends hard, or like, you know, of course, back in the day when I wrestled my sister or whatever, like I never hit her or like punched her in the head or nothing. So like, no, I've never really done anything with my hands before. Never, like, the only thing I kicked the ball around. So it's like I felt like I could be decent with the kicks. I give you that. But other than that, I was not confident in anything that went in there. That's why I was excited to go in there, is because it was something brand new to me. I've never done it before in my life, so that's why I was pushing myself. Because I easily could have went jiu-jitsu route and be like, okay, I've been on the ground before. Let me stay somewhat confident. I like being scared. That's why I did it, because it really scares the shit out of me. Sometimes even sparring, I like, not during class, because you're more in the groove, but like even before, sometimes, like when I first started, I'd be like, holy shit, I got to spar tomorrow. Like I don't know if I'm going to class. Like I'd let it get to me. Yeah, that's and I'd push myself to go, because I think your body's, or at least for me, I don't think I'll ever allow myself to just, you know, fucking pussy out and not do it. Like I think when I'm scared, it's going to be the best I've ever been, because that's when I really need it the most. So that's the way I kind of look at it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if I, like, for example, like, to be straight up honest, if I went to a fight, my first fight ever, and like I'd sit there and be like, I don't think I'd be, I wouldn't say scared, but I'd say I'd go in there and being like cautious kind of, and I think I would right off the rip just like not even kick it. I think that, but that might bite.
Kicks open up though. Kicks open up a lot of things.
That's why me in the ass though. That's what I'm saying.
That's why Connor's so good with his hands, bro. Is because he's open. Everybody's so worried about, you know, for his sake, he's got wheel kicks and shit that he can throw. Really open you up. But like, Dude, if like Edson Barbosa, another fighter, he's one of the most vicious leg kickers in the world. Like he'll fucking ruin. He's finished fights kicking kids in the leg, kicking cats in the leg. So it's like once you get kicked one good time anywhere in your body, you're gonna start thinking that, you're gonna start more defending that, and then your face starts opening up. So that's why the kicks are there, and the end combos to finish people, because dude, it's the body shots and the leg shots that are gonna slow you down later on. It's not the face shots, man.
No, yeah, I know, yeah. That's what I'm just like. That's what I was saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I know you've never used kicks before, and you're not confident yet, but don't sleep on them. They're gonna be your best friend.
No, yeah, 100%. No, I think that too. I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm saying. It'd bite me in the ass if I don't do it. But like, I feel like what I would have to do to honestly I feel like I'd have to get in real tight, real close and tight, and just start.
You got a lot to learn, my friend.
That's what I'm saying.
You got a lot to learn.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to get, like, I feel like my first fight I'd be like, oh shit. Like, I might know how to do all the kicks.
Yeah.
I might know how to do a freaking wheel kick or something. You know, I could learn that, and I know how to do it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it would come back down to the original, like, just be like, you know, turn it into boxing.
Yeah.
But that's just because
get him in that clinch, get him up against the wall, and fuck him up, you know, cage, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I think that's where you're most confident with.
Like
backing him up and fucking him up, you know, like getting in close.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly just like to wait for someone to swing, and then I just, like, if that makes sense,
dude.
Like, I'm missing that. Like, I'm trying to cool sound effects, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. I thought a real punch came by.
But no, like I feel like I just wait for them to fuck up. They're gonna whiff, and I'm just gonna.
Well, yeah,
I'm just gonna lay
that was
wood,
that was kind of where I was going with the game plan. Like the John Jones game plan thing, like that's where I'd want to do, like have a really good game plan, because that's what I'm saying. They're gonna fuck up eventually, and you need to, when they fuck up is when you need to capitalize.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good that we have that kind of thought process, because that's really what will win you.
Well, hopefully, I mean, everybody's got their ways. There are killers out there that go out there and just fuck you up. It doesn't usually last the longest, but they'll go on a nice little streak, bro.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey, look at her. She just went on her one streak with the arm bars. She did knock a few bitches out, but
I think that was all just like no one in the game was like striking.
Oh yeah, 100. Well, I think everybody was just a one-trick pony, because she had judo, she had the jiu-jitsu, and she somewhat had hands. Not to where, you know, Amanda Nunes and all these top girls are now, but you know, the game's evolving. It always evolves. You know, especially you got to think too, when you're the greatest. That's what girls are aspiring to be or be better than. So everything that you're doing, people are trying to take it a step. So sooner or later, somebody's going to get it down and fuck you up.
Well, like, if you think about, like, Holly Holm, like,
it's a fight, bro. Anything can happen.
She's got hands, but, like, where's she at now? She's a kickboxer.
Yeah, I mean, technically she's going to go fight for the title. I think she's going to fight Chris Cyborg, which is going to be cool. But
is Chris Cyborg a wrestle bitch, or she?
She's a fucking monster.
I never call her bitch.
Well, she's a girl. I mean, we don't not to say it like they bitch or nothing, but we just say it. We don't mean it. But no, Chris Cyborg is mean as fuck. Like she'll beat the shit out of you. Her kickboxing, yeah, she would kill you.
Oh, they're both kickboxers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I think
Holly Holm was more of a boxer than kickboxer.
Holly Holm would us.
Well, yeah, Well, Chris Cyborg, like, she's strong. She's heavy as shit.
That's the thing that makes me mad, though. Like,
she's tatted up. She's scary looking. I wouldn't fight her, Amanda Nunes. Not just because of the girls. I wouldn't hit them or whatever. But it's like even if I got paid millions,
if I went to a sparring,
I wouldn't even fight these girls.
I'd swing at women, and if it was like, you know.
If it'd be really tough to not hit Amanda Nunes. If you're sparring, like just having fun, and like say you're at the same gym as her,
I mean, I know
she fucking gave you a nice solid like uppercut or something, rocked your ass. Like, okay, am I really like? I don't know then, because she's a freak. She knows what she's doing. It's not like she's just an average girl.
Like,
she's not some little girl. She's huge.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're not as big as
that. That's like what? Okay, so what the hell do you do in this situation? If a woman like Amanda Nunes or Chris Cyborg or a girl that's trained as a trained killer, and say she has the ability to hit you a shit ton of times, like, and if she she has the ability to like knock your ass out, like kill you. If you didn't defend yourself, she could fuck you up.
If she popped me,
she could kick you in the head, do it all. Like if you didn't defend yourself, what would you do if she started clocking your ass?
What are you talking about though? What kind of fight?
Anywhere.
Street fight? Or
just say a girl.
Or actually,
say like situation. Yeah, you're just out in public something. And you're with your girl, and this this girl just fucking comes at you and just start kicking your ass, and you know your girlfriend's not couldn't kick this bitch's ass. Yeah. So it's like, what are you doing at this point? You can't hit him because it's a girl.
Well, it's like kind of defending. I mean, it's illegal for fighters to fight people. I heard. Like I heard it. Well, for boxers, I heard it's illegal for boxers to street fight because
if their fight's coming up, if it's under the.
Yeah, it's because their hands are so lethal.
No, that's a myth. Yeah, that's a myth. That's a myth, bro. Like with the black belt, like if you get a black belt, yeah, that's a myth. That's funny though.
Like a normal ass person.
Yeah, no, you can fight anyone. Yeah, they're UFC fighters, boxers. Everybody comes at them all the time. You hear it all the time about them having to beat somebody's ass because somebody's talking too much shit. Like, oh, I can beat your ass.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah, but they have to fuck them up. It's not illegal. You can.
No, yeah. If I was like, yeah, let's.
They don't need to get a permit or whatever to carry their guns like that shit.
No,
like,
not like that.
Like they're a killer. Their hands or lethal weapons. I've heard. Yeah.
I mean, they're all lethal.
But no, okay.
Kill people.
So
let's be honest.
What are you doing with that Amanda Nunes situation? That girl situation.
All right, quick question for. I'll tell you about that.
All right.
If a boxer fought me, could he kill me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's manslaughter. It's illegal.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay.
Or that's murder.
We're not going to get into the... Yeah, they're going to get in trouble, regardless.
Okay, so it's lethal. It's not a myth.
That's something... Duh, no shit, bro. It's like you saying you get good at kickboxing. What if I go fight somebody? Could I kill them? Yeah, you could. Stomp their head in. Anybody could kill somebody once they're knocked out. Right. It's just... Do you want to go to jail? How bad do you want to go to prison the rest of your life?
Okay. But, all right, for the man and Nunes thing, I think... It depends. Like if she hits,
of course it depends. But okay, she rocks you one good time, busts your nose, breaks your nose, breaks your nose, and you're just like, holy fuck, gushed ass nose. Your girl's right there, like holy fuck. She's not gonna fight her. And then what are you doing? And then she's coming at you. She's gonna give you another one. She's gonna keep fucking you up. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's tough to think about.
That's fucked up.
I
hope I never get in that situation.
Well, I don't know. It depends. Like if
I might take her down and try to hold her. Like just hold her. Just wrap her up so she can't hit you anymore until somebody comes get you off.
She knows how to wrestle, bro. She'll fuck you up.
Well, okay, well...
She'll break your arm.
I don't care what anybody says. A guy's definitely stronger than a girl. It's proven. But like we're also 30 pounds heavier than this woman. I don't know. You might be a lot more. Just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
I am.
But yeah, you weigh more than me. So I'm like 30 pounds heavier than this woman.
I don't know. It just depends how if they hit. I think if she hit me. I don't think she'd break my nose, but I think if they...
She could.
She probably could.
She's got the power, bro.
She hits me and I'll be like...
Especially bare fist, think of that.
If I go, that shit was weak, I'd probably be like, I ain't fighting you, and walk away.
No, I'm saying she's coming at you. You have no choice to say, I don't want to fight. Dude,
I think they
you are sleeping, my man.
Tinkle you, but... like, I think they would, like, wake you up, but I don't think it'd be, like, so powerful as knocking you out.
I'm pretty sure that, I don't know who... the actual fighter is trained. I can't think of the person who it was, but I'm pretty sure I heard somebody say that they it was either Amanda Nunes or Holly Holm that said that they really hit harder than guys. They hit harder than some guys.
Those guys are pussies.
UFC fighters are saying this shit.
Let's be honest, guys are pussies.
Killers are?
Oh, UFC fighters?
He said they punch harder than some UFC fighters.
All right, quick question. So how much do you? Well, what are you 175, 180?
No, I'm like 168, 169.
Damn, you're not.
Yeah.
Even when I was skinny, I was like 180.
Yeah. I've been trying to lose weight, bro.
Anyway, so, all right,
I need to get down for fighting weight.
What's the smallest weight class? He's 125, isn't it?
Yeah.
135?
Yeah.
All right, so 135, a wrestler or something.
Mighty Mouse is 125.
Is he a wrestler? No,
Mighty Mouse does everything.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm saying is, here's what I'm saying. It goes to a boxing match, a regular boxing match, so no kicking, no grappling, no nothing. They're throwing hands. Do you think you could be a 125 guy at your weight?
Right now?
Just boxing.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I'm not training anything.
Don't get me wrong.
If
I don't get them in the first 2 rounds, then yeah, they're gonna fuck me up.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna die.
They're gonna fuck me up.
But I'm saying like. I'm telling you right now.
Because they move too quick.
You do not want one of us to hit you.
No, well, yeah, duh. But dude, they have the ability to kick your ass. Like if it's a full MMA match, if they get one of your legs, your arms, they get your back, anything, they kill you.
That's why I said boxing.
Yeah, but dude, you gotta it depends how heavy the gloves are too as well. It's tough situation.
10-ounce gloves. So all right.
But dude, so I mean, I don't know. What do you I don't know what I'm doing with the fucking whole girl coming at me thing.
I don't know what
I would do.
I just think if she hit me, she's already hit me once. I'm just gonna go off that. If she hits me and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm fucking you up. Like, I'd be like, did a man just, like, if I was like, did a man just hit me? If it's that type of shit, if I would be like, wait a minute, what was that? Like, I wasn't expecting that, then I'd be like, alright, girl, let's go.
Alright, bitch.
I don't mean to call it, but she
hit me. The B word.
She hit me, dog. What do you want me to call her?
Alright, dude. Talking about fucking somebody up. I watched it the other day. I watched the movie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
If I'm in that movie, if I'm one of those little kids, I'm gonna have to fuck that guy up.
Oh, yeah.
He was fucking scary, dude.
He's a P word, bro.
How'd you feel about that movie?
You're not scared of him. How did I feel about it?
I know you watched it, right?
I watched it.
That's what I thought.
It, like the second day. Let me really think about it. I would say, it didn't really scare me, but like I get chills, a lot of chills. But it didn't scare me.
The movie wasn't scary for itself. I thought the kid from Stranger Things, that Finn Wolfhard kid or whatever, he's hilarious in that movie.
Yeah, they're all pretty funny.
They did a great job of putting comedy in there. I'm really happy how they didn't go to the second part and make them older. Because I thought that's when the original one lost all of its like fire in the movie. I thought that part sucked.
So you didn't see it? Wait.
Well, they're going to do a part 2. I know they're doing separate films, but I'm just happy they didn't make it all one, like rush it or anything.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know, man. It's pretty. It was. I get chills, and I'd say the scariest part was when she hit her dad, and then.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers.
Oh, that movie's been out for a while.
Yeah. If you haven't watched it, you're
fucking up.
Trash. So like literally, like when she hit her dad.
Yeah.
And like she turned, I was like, oh, she's about to go meet up with the dudes, you know.
Yeah.
And then like, boom, he was right there. And he grabbed her up. I was like, damn.
That shit was wild.
I was like, oh shit, that was
dude.
real.
It had me thinking too. I don't know, man. If it had you thinking there, like it had me thinking of what my biggest fear is, because that's what it really uses against you, or Pennywise the clown technically uses against you. So it had me thinking during the movie. I was sitting there like, dude, I don't know what actually would scare me, because I'm not too scared of clowns, or too afraid of clowns. I don't think they're that scary. I'm not really afraid of zombies.
You know, it's scaring my ass.
Dude, I think one of my biggest fears I was really thinking of. I have 2 that if it happened to me, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know what I would do. Would be just waking up and you're just being dropped in the middle of the ocean, or being buried alive. Waking up and just like there's nothing but cement around your body and you can't. Ooh,
I say it would bust that one on me.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I'd be like, okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at that point. You're basically defenseless. I think that's why you get so scared too, because you're so defenseless. You have nothing.
Yeah. But you know what scared me?
You a spider guy?
Bro.
Oh my god. Spiders would the easiest thing in the book. Spiders would get him.
Oh god.
That's when I thought because you saw the original one, right? You know how like when they're older, he comes at him as a spider.
Chills, bro.
I think that's awful. I think it looked like shit. Spiders don't scare me too much. I like killing them, honestly, not to be mean, but I don't. I'm the one that usually ends up killing them because everybody else is afraid.
Bro, they're just nasty. Bro. That's the only reason I don't like them.
I'm kind of afraid of snakes a little bit. If they're huge as fuck,
I don't want a snake.
I don't know why I'd want one. There's no point.
You want one?
I wouldn't want one.
Oh, are you saying
I've seen too many stories of parents, telling them that they're like I've heard like parents that have had them with kids, like they have younger kids and they have a snake at the same time. That like the snake's really affectionate, like it shows affection to the kid and whatnot, just because it's trying to get close to him to kill him, and they've walked in with a snake swallowing their kids, and it's crazy, man.
Not that big of a snake.
Well, I don't know how big. I'm talking the big snakes are the scary ones.
I'm talking like those cool ass white ones, like the cool white ones that are maybe like 3 feet long.
Okay, yeah.
That still could
kill your dog or something. Not a German Shepherd. Like if you had a small dog or something, it could kill a dog.
Like I don't know. I think I would like to have a snake.
It'd be cool. You just gotta. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm more of a like fur lover, like if it can lay on me and cuddle with me and whatnot, and I'm not too worried about it eating me. I'm good with that. Yeah, I just love. Yeah, I love that shit.
I mean, they can get big though. You can buy pets.
That's what I'm saying. They can kill your kids. They can kill you.
Yeah. No, but I'm cool with do you ever see those all white snakes?
I've seen that. Yeah, there's some really cool looking snakes.
Like maybe as long as maybe from my elbow to my hand.
That'd be cool then. That'd be cool then.
And I see it would just crawl on you.
Real thin though. Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't want it to be so strong. Like If that thing wrapped around my neck, I want to be able to. I want to be able to grab that fucker and unwrap that thing and fucking yank it across the. Yank. Just throw it across the room.
I feel you there. I feel you 100%.
But I think I would want a snake.
You can't go wrong.
I think it's a dumb pet though.
It is.
Like, what is that like?
That's my whole thing with it. If I can't pet it or whatever, I don't know.
I think it'd be sick to just leave it out.
I don't know, man.
Imagine you sitting in a couch and
I want a few
cats,
creep
up through the cushion.
And a few dogs. I love dogs and I love cats. That's what I want around. And a snake could easily kill those things, and I'm not trying to have. Or my dogs could fuck it up too.
You think a cat can kill a snake?
Cats can. It depends how big it is. I've witnessed. Actually, cool story. When I was little, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I was real little. It was the first cat we ever got. It was the house we moved into. The cat was there already. The name was Copper. It was a long hair cat. This thing fucked up a gardener snake in front of me when I was real little, me and my sister, and we were like, okay. Dude, have you ever seen, not to like, I'm just thinking of things that go after snakes now that can kill them that's like you wouldn't think could. Yeah. Dude, I've seen roosters kill snakes, and on video, and I've seen rabbits, like little bunnies. Bunnies killing this motherfucker.
Bunnies might be vicious.
Did you ever see the one video of it was this like mom rabbit had this snake had just killed all of her babies.
Oh hell!
And then this bunny fucked this snake up. The snake was trying to leave, and this bunny fucked this thing up.
Like, what does it do? Like, bite it?
Oh, it bites them, and then it grabs them. Like, it bites them, and it kicks them with their back feet. Those back feet are vicious, dude. Claws and stuff.
Like kangaroos.
Cut this motherfucker up, man. This thing sliced this snake up. It was ridiculous.
Jesus.
I wish we had YouTube right now.
Think how crazy that is. With like a fucking rabbit.
Something that like kids really love. I remember my sister loved bunnies at the time. We had a bunny when we were little too. And to think that those things could be vicious as fuck, bro. Fuck your face up, man. What would you do with a bunny on you? Kicking the fuck out of you.
They got claws, don't they?
Yeah, they're vicious.
Jesus, bunny. Like, we're talking about bunnies
and the bunny teeth. The Bugs Bunny teeth. Oh my gosh,
Jesus.
man.
Yeah, no. Well, like, I knew someone that had a rat as a pet. They're pretty cool.
That's wild.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can sit there and go like this, and that thing will run up your arm and go across you and like run down your arm.
I can do a guinea pig and a hamster, but you're getting fucking crazy with the rat. That shit's disgusting to me.
That shit's kind of cool.
I've had mice in my house, so I automatically look at and I hate them. Like, and it's like I automatically look at as a rat, just as a huge fucking version of them, and I don't fuck with that.
Not like a big black hairy rat. Like, I'm saying, like,
when you say rat, I think of a big ass motherfucker. Those things are disgusting.
Yeah. Well, dude, check this out. So, all right, I've never really been scared of rats or mice or whatever, because when I was a kid, we had this like a tool bed that was off a truck, and it was just I used to live in the country, so it was like up in the woods, like just sitting up there, and like I had tools and stuff, and like as a kid, like we'd just go up there, and like there was a little mouse nest, mice nest or whatever, I don't know what the fuck they call it, but like there's a whole bunch of little mice running around, and like we'd be able to catch them, and like they just crawl on you, but then we got in trouble because they're like, you don't know what that has, you know? But anyway, so I never really been scared of that thing. Those things, like mice or rat, you know. I've never really seen a rat at that point yet. So I just figured that was what they were, you know. So, anyways, I was at my sister's house a long time ago. This is like her first place she ever got, and it was like out in the country. It was like a trailer, you know. So it's a country area. And it was cold out, so obviously everything's coming in the house. Bro, when I'm talking about one of the most scariest things I've ever seen was a full-size man-ass rat. Have you ever seen one of them?
I've never seen like.
Dude, they're bigger than they're big as like a piece of paper. They might be bigger now.
I've seen a few in the subway in New York. I've seen a few.
Oh, you've been there?
Oh, I've been to New York a bunch of times.
I've never been there.
But
that's right. I knew you were there.
I'm about to go watch the ball drop
this like
year
this
for the
long.
second time. But yeah, they're ridiculously huge.
Like
I haven't been close to them. They're just running down the tracks and whatnot. Like, you can see them.
Yeah, but check this out. I'm a kid. You know? So I'm not that big as I am now. This thing was like ran through the house, and we were trying to get it out the door. Bro, this thing was huge. I was on the coffee table. My sister, I was standing on the coffee table, and I watched this man run by. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, they're huge as shit.
Dude, they're fucking huge. Fuck that.
I'm like, how the hell do you get that big?
They
look like rabbits. They look like fucking ugly.
Yeah. So exactly. So fuck that as a
rat.
Pet. Fuck that as a pet.
No, I'm saying the cool, and that's funny. I said the white snake. And you ever see the white rats?
Yeah.
They look like white.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
those are cool.
But the red eyes, scary as fuck.
Not the red eyes.
They have red eyes. You've seen them?
I've seen those. Those
are scary as fuck.
I don't think they all have red eyes.
No, not all of them. I'm just the average one I've ever witnessed is the red eyes.
But speaking of pets real quick, I have to say this thinking back. I used to have guinea pigs.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
I fucked up hard, bro.
Oh, no.
When I was a kid, and I was like, and it was like one of my first near.
I
wish we had dogs and stuff. And I was like, oh, you know, we got dogs. But like, I really wanted guinea pigs, and we got guinea pigs.
Yeah.
And we had like 3 of them. And we had this big cage for them. You know? Yeah. And like me as a kid, I was probably like, 11, 10, maybe, I don't know. But I was like, oh, I'm going to take the cage outside and like let them be outside and get some fresh air.
Yeah.
You know? So we just built a deck, right?
Yeah.
We just painted it.
Oh, hell no.
And I didn't even think about it because you can, it's not like you can smell it real hard.
Yeah.
But anyways, I took them out and I just had them on the deck. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, these motherfuckers inhaled the paint for like so long or something, I guess, and they died.
Oh my gosh, that story went south fast. I thought they were just gonna get super like fucking stoned and get get high and like have the footprints everywhere. And
I felt horrible.
Oh hell no! How old were you?
Like 10 or something.
Oh my god! Did you like? Was that?
No,
did that fuck with you in life? Did you like?
No, you want to hear the worst thing I've ever witnessed?
Let me hear.
Was an animal.
I don't know if I want to hear it.
Well, there's a cool thing.
I don't like hearing about animals die.
Real quick, I used to have a pellet gun, and
hell no!
Yo, I was just fucking around, and I didn't think I would hit it. There's this bird flying, right, bro? This bird, and you know, I'm outside and I'm freaking just shooting this thing, and I'm like, oh fuck, there's a bird, and I just like shot at it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was far-ish, but I had a big ass pellet gun. It wasn't a BB gun. It was the pellets, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And it was like, bro, this thing's powerful. I don't know how it was so powerful, but I was sitting there and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna shoot at this bird. I'm not gonna hit it, you know. Bro, I shot. So I shot this fucking bird. So I was like, I seen the bird. Bam! You know, I shot. And then, like, I just look at it, and next thing you know, I just see it, and it like got hit, right?
Oh no!
And I was like, oh fuck! And I watched it fly real low, got real low to the ground. It was just like, and it like made a little noise, and then it went right back up, like it was trying to go back up.
Yeah.
And then like it was just like flew and then fell. Like I seen it go right into the woods and just dive in the brush.
Did you go check on it?
I went to go find it. I couldn't find it, but I think I killed a fucking
you
bird
couldn't claim
by
the
accident.
Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Put that stuff and put it on the wall. First kill.
That's fucking crazy.
But, no, real quick. The worst thing I've ever seen.
So I was gonna say. I was just gonna ask. Was that the worst thing? Or you okay? You got something worse? That wasn't that bad.
No, that wasn't bad. No. So my sister had a puppy. Oh.
Don't break my heart right now.
This is gonna break your heart.
Oh no, I don't want to break my heart.
It's kind of gross, but so
this is disgusting.
My sister was like 3, you know.
Yeah.
Young, real young.
Yeah.
And then I was, you know, like 8, 9, whatever, however old our gap is, but. So she had a puppy, and it was a little smaller one.
Yeah.
It was like a small toy thing, toy terrier or whatever, terrier or something.
Yeah.
You know, so it wasn't that big. It was maybe. I mean, I can't give a good size, but so we're like we had a back road. We live on a back road, and people kind of fly down that road.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there and we're riding our bikes on the edge of the road, and there's a truck coming.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling my heart breaking.
I'm sitting here and I was like, all right, I've got my sister side of the road. I was like, you know, let's get the trucks that are coming in the way. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of fucked up what the guy did too. So all we hear is, you know, this barking.
Yep.
And we turn around and we're like, oh no. And he's running down the road chasing us. And this truck comes around. It's a bend. It was like a kind of a bend, and like you can hear when something's coming.
Oh my,
bro! This dog caught up with us. This is how fucked up this is. The dog caught up with us, like right beside us, and the truck came. And bro, I tell you that my sister is like 3, so she witnessed this too. And I.
Oh my gosh! I don't even want to hear it.
I'm not gonna get into super detail, but dude, I watched the puppy's head go under the tire. I watched it hit and roll over it. It was the most fucked up thing I've ever seen.
That's fucked up.
And I'm like, bro, that's horrible. And
I love dogs.
My sister
too
was
much.
like, bro,
I can't be hearing this shit.
She's like, it was her puppy too, you know. It wasn't mine.
I know.
And I was like, oh my god, you know. And that was probably
kids can't be seeing this at that age, man.
Yeah, that was the most fucked up thing I've ever
That's
seen.
Fucked up.
Very
dude, I can't be hearing
this.
And
the truck just kept going, like, you know. If I hit the dog, I'd stop and be like, I am so sorry.
Buy the kids a new one at least or something.
Yeah, but dude, he just kept going, and I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a dog get hit by a car before, and luckily I didn't see it though.
I actually had my dog.
It just sucks though, man. That's one of the. I know some people that have had it done. I think that's one of like it's like losing a family member, for real.
Especially when you're alone, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, if you had them for a while, yeah, that sucks, man. I look at dogs, you know, like a brother or whatever. Like my dog now, I look at it as like my kid, but you really grow love for these dogs, man. And I hate any animal that you have.
Yeah, I had this sucks though. So I got off the bus, and our dogs used to be up on the hill. There's like a hill. And we had like the cages and stuff. They were outside dogs, obviously. Yeah. In the country, but so they would run around. We let them run around and stuff. You know, we have like 10. We lived on 10 acres. You know? So I had this dog, Bear, big fluffy like Chow dog. It was Chow mixed with some shit. Yeah. And bro, so I get off the bus, and the bus goes up around that bend, right? Yeah. So I went up, and next thing you know, I just hear the bus beep, beep, back down this hill. And I'm like, what the hell? You know? Yeah. My dog would chase it sometimes, so I think that he was up by the hill, and he chased down. The bus hit my dog. Damn, it was my dog. I was pissed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was so mad at my bus driver.
I had like...
We had that area. I'm glad I did.
That's fucked up,
I was so pissed because I love that dog. It was a big fluffy Chow, you know. So he's like
it's
big
crazy.
lovey dog.
It's crazy how that shit like could really stick to a kid, man. I know a few friends that have had that shit happen to them. That like it's still like they almost are afraid to have pets ever again for it, and it's sad, man. Yeah. It's like nobody should really go through that, but I mean there's a lot of things in life nobody should go through, but it just happens.
I think the saddest. We had an old hound, like Saggy, you know, with the big ears. Yeah. Hooch was his name. Yeah. I remember he died of old age. That was a sad day.
At least, I mean, that's the best life you can possibly ask for, you know.
Yeah, he lived to be freaking so old. But that was sad. I really liked him.
Oh, we've all lost them, or not all.
That's what sucks to live in the country, bro. Shit gets wild out there.
Shit does get wild. I lived out there for a little bit as well.
I miss living out there, for real.
I don't miss where I live, technically. I would love to live somewhere else, like in another state, kind of out in the boonies.
Bro, I bet you would love to live where I lived. I bet you'd love it. Like I said, 10 acres, it was all woods. Damn. The back roads.
I had like a tree farm in my house.
Yeah, we had like
a huge one, motherfucker. My uncle had his own little lot. It was pretty cool.
Bro, I think that I've been past there, and the guy that owns the land now, has he has it all fenced out and has horses everywhere. That's pretty cool.
That's nice, dude.
We had.
Did you have any horse or anything?
Yeah, we actually did, but we owned land down the road.
Really?
And we had a couple horses. But we
had anything else, like cows or anything?
We've had, a couple cows when I was little, like a couple of them, 3. And then the one got out of the fence and died. And there's this huge ass creek in the back.
Sorry not to laugh, but
it's just a cow. I don't care.
Yeah, I was thinking it was funny.
But no, we would go get a butcher. Yeah. We had pigs before, and we have chickens.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As by the way, speaking of all that stuff, like a lot of people probably don't know that about me. Like I've had all that.
Yeah.
Me as a kid, I was kind of abused. So I was forced to work. Like I would get off the bus, my sit down, yell at me, go inside, change, come back out and work all day till nighttime. Yeah. After school. Yeah. Fuck. So.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. So then, anyways. So I've lived that farmish life, you know. Obviously, it wasn't a barn and the field of hay, you know. It's not typical farm, but I've dealt with pigs, chickens, cows, you know, country life. Yeah. And it really pisses me off, and I've always gotten mad about people in So I moved to Perry, which is it's kind of like a suburb area.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that.
It's not. It's a city. Basically, it's not.
Exactly, it's a small little town.
Yeah, there's a little bit of country out in the one part, you know, and there's some farms out there. But a lot of the kids that are think they're hardcore country kids, it really pisses me off, bro.
I mean, we all.
I don't sit here and really.
There's so many people like that. There's people like that at every school. You really got to think of it. We all have the hick.
But it's cool to be. It's cool
that don't live that life. The hood ones that didn't live that life. They got rich parents. They just want to be hood. Act like they're. That's just what people do, man. People are trying to find themselves in school. It's funny.
Well, I just think it's funny because I would be so mad at them. I'm like, bro, I've lived that life. I've done the cows.
What if they have too before that? What if they have earlier in life and you just didn't know about it? Like them, they didn't know that about you.
Most of them
keep an open mind.
Let's be honest.
Most of them do not. But you never know.
Most of them,
never know.
They'll come. Oh, you got boots and they're spotless.
Dude,
bro, that's the only pair of boots you got. They're spotless.
The high school I went to it wasn't that country, but people max.
I think you went to
Tussle. I went to Tussle. I don't think it's that country at all.
It's more country, I would say.
It's definitely more country than most schools around it, but I don't think it's that country.
But still, it's same thing.
But yeah, I mean, you have that.
Like, for example, my country school I went to, Kirkland.
Yeah.
Like, that's more of a country area. That school had a lot of country kids, but it also had a lot of the, kids think they're hood, which they dealt with no scenarios in their life. Like, what are you doing? But I don't know.
Okay, so I'm happy you brought this up real quick because I guess I would love to talk about it. I guess it's been because I have some situations going on in my life.
We're rambling on.
Yeah, I don't care. I like it. I have a nice little thing. There's somebody in my life. It's not really nice, I guess I should say, but I'm happy you kind of brought up your your kind of tough childhood or not.
Oh yeah.
Because I think we all have our own stories, man. We all have, I think most people you've heard, they all have their ups and downs in their life. We've had the shit that's molded us to be us. They made us who we are. Like, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I've been abused too, so it's like it drives you. But you got to really think, man. It's kind of crazy to see how different people can really take the things they've been through, regardless of how big or small it is. People take things differently, and it's been crazy, man. I know some of the best people I know, some of the smartest people, some of the nicest people I've ever met. Some of my favorite human beings I've ever met. They've been through some of the most shit in the world, and they come out now and they have the greatest mindset on life, But then I know some people as well, man, and it takes nothing away because we all take things differently, but I know some people as well that haven't been through that much, have had a really blessed life, but they have some small things happen to them, but in their head it's so big, and they let it blow up and they let it get the best of them, and then I'm not going to say they get suicidal or nothing, but I mean that's always happened as well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy to really think about, man. That's why I've really, because I've always said to myself, nobody knows, the shit that I've been through. I try not to be too, open with it, because, it's just some personal shit. I'm over it. I've been over it. It's just, you got other people as well that have gone through their shit. You don't know what other people are going through. And that's why I try not to judge too much anymore. I used to be a big judge. We all do it. I still fall victim to it, not every time, but I've been really working on it. It's when you see somebody, man, and they might be, maybe giving you problems or something, say you're out at the mall or something, and this dude maybe bumps up on you or something, and you guys, getting that little, pissing contest, okay, what's up, bro? It's that guy maybe he's going through some tough shit. Maybe his girl just broke up with him. Maybe, he just lost somebody in his family, and he's just not in the right mindset. He's just upset, and it's we're going to instantly judge, that dude's a fucking dick. I don't fucking like that guy. It's that's instantly what we're going to say. It's that dude literally could have just lost somebody, and the last thing he's worried about right now is somebody else, and he's so, distraught. And it's kind of I'm kind of going through, somebody that it's in my life right now, they're kind of going through some shit. I'm not going to say what they're going through or nothing, but, they're kind of losing, faith in themselves, and, that's probably the most important thing, is losing faith in yourself. And it's a situation I'm kind of trying to talk to you about real quick, see how you feel. It's man, at first, I realize that life gets you, life's a bitch. Not to name drop our last song we dropped last week or whatever. That's not a song, but life is a bitch, bro. And if you even deny that, I think that's where you start going wrong. You got to expect this bad stuff. And I'm not trying to get too much in this situation, but all I'm trying to say, man, is, for me, at least the way I look at it, is the only way that we can ever have the ups in our life is if there's downs. If we start from the down, man, you can only go so low, technically, there's only so many bad things that can happen to you, and sometimes even that people take the smallest things just because a bunch of shit's going wrong. We start focusing on the negative, so we take all the negative in, and we start hurting ourselves, mentally. We start bashing ourselves. We start getting in a really dark corner because we don't want to talk to anyone, and I think people really lose, sight of themselves. They've been through so much already, because that's usually what's getting them right now. Is they're going through they're going through a lot of shit from their childhood and earlier in their life that makes them who they are, and we have insecurities and things that we don't get over. And so you got to remember that thing, man. You got to remember the shit that's brought you where you are today in life, not the bad. You got to remember the good, because if you forget the good, man, it's really easy to just get caught up on the negatives. It's so much easier to think about the shit that's going wrong in your life instead of the good. You just got to remember, man. It's there's always somebody else is always going through something. You can't just be sitting there and thinking, oh, I'm the only one going through this shit. Nobody else knows what the fuck you're going through. No, you got to remember, everybody's going through this shit the only way you're going to get through this shit anymore is if you get the fuck up and you start going and moving on and working. Yeah. We can sit here all fucking day. Me and you can sit here and bitch about what the fuck we're going through in life. But what the hell's that going to get us? That's not going to get us anywhere. But, wasting hour and a half of our time sitting there talking all this shit instead of going out and working on that shit and helping us get better, And it's, I don't know. I think people, they just get caught up in themselves. I don't know. I don't know, man. People are just getting their own way. I guess what I'm trying to say. And it's really tough to be around. And it's like, I'm trying my hardest, but sometimes, man, you can't help people. I don't know. I don't know. It's just tough, dude. You can't, because you can't, at the same time, you can't bring yourself down, is what I'm trying to say.
You got to be kind of selfish a little bit.
In a way, because you can't let this person bring you down either, because you can't carry everyone in life.
Well, for me, what I would do, what I've really done, it is my personality and is who I am, kind of, though. But, I've always kind of leaned on just being a goofball.
Yeah.
When things are rough.
Because it
gets your mind off.
That's me too, yeah. But at the same time, not to, take away from what you're about to say real quick, a lot of people do that as well, but they bury stuff so far deep in the back of their head or, bury wherever they need to, and they forget about it until later. It always comes up. They don't work on it. But, yeah, keep going.
Well, yeah, even with the burying thing, I've learned, I used to do that too, and I fought my best friend because I've buried shit, and I kept it in the back, and I kept it dug down in there.
Yeah.
But now I realize, when things happen, and people say things, or do things, or screw you over, or whatever, even if they're your friends, or they're rude to you, and they have their opinion on what they think of you and stuff, or even if they don't have it, and you find out,
Yeah.
Well, really, for me now, and what I realize is, I don't care.
No.
Guess what? You gave me a little note in my head. You put a little note in there. I'm not saying that's dug down or deep or anything, but that goes in my little storage of saying, all right, check in that box.
Yep.
But
yep.
You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, man, I still might like you, and I'm still not gonna get mad and start a piss fight thing like I used to.
Yeah.
I used to do that really bad.
Oh, dude, me too.
I used to snap and get pissed.
We all do. I do. I
still get mad though.
People do it.
I'll get physically, I'll get mad at a situation, but
you don't let it consume you as much. Well, is that what you're trying to say?
All right, so with friends and family.
Yeah.
With a random person, you disrespect me, I get pissed.
Oh, see, I don't care about when I.
It's big on disrespect.
I'm good at that. I think what I care more about is when I do know the person. Because of course I care about you, so I care about what you're thinking. So I definitely feel where you're coming from.
Well, it's just, I guess I might have came out wrong. So basically what I'm saying is all right, I can only use an example of what I've seen before. I'm not going to say one because the most recent thing that I'd say happened to me wasn't that big of a thing. But for example, I know my one friend, and I know this one guy, and this guy was trying to hit on his girl at the bar.
Yeah.
And I've seen this dude say I don't give a fuck to my friend, and it's that right there, that dude would be getting swung right off the rip for me, anyways.
Yeah.
But I've seen that before, and it's that's the disrespect I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But if someone disrespects me as a friend, I still know that they're my friend.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's why I said you get the little check mark, you get the little note in the head. But for example, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm tired of fighting with friends because I'm not gonna lose a friend over one opinion. I'm not gonna lose a friend over one simple judgment they had or whatever. I don't care anymore. But just so you know, if something came down to for example, doing this podcast, if I had any notes or check marks on you, Steve, ones that I really noted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be a little iffy about doing it. But I'm not, there's not really any check marks, But there's certain people or certain things that people do, and that's what I'm saying, everyone's mindset.
You live and you learn, man. Yeah. That's the way you gotta live, man. I think, or at least the way I try to, is you can't get caught up in the situation. It's only gonna bring stress to yourself. You just gotta live and learn. You gotta be okay, so now I know what I'm not gonna deal with anymore in life, or what I am gonna deal with, shit like that. I feel you 100%. You live and you learn, and when people, say when your friends do something that especially I used to take things personal too, with you. I used to get pissed off at things. I used to let it consume me, And then I really realized, man, I found myself in a very, like, not a dark spot in my life at all, but, like, I guess compared to, like, my life, it would be a dark spot. It's not that deep of a dark spot like other people is, but, like, I really found myself, man, not happy at all. And I was with my job, with everything I was doing, every little aspect of my life, I was not happy with, and I was every little argument I got with somebody, anything somebody did, I got pissed off at.
Yeah.
And I really sat back, dude, and really, I had to fix it one day. I was like, I'm pissed the fuck off all the time. I'm not happy. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, it was like, I wasn't suicidal at all, but you almost get to the point where, like, what the fuck is the point of life? Shit like that. And it's like, dude, I really sat back and thought, like, dude, I'm taking all this dumb shit that's not gonna matter. Not only a year from now, but a week from now. It's not going to matter. I'm not going to remember it. I was like, dude, I had to realize, I had to just get over this shit. It's only adding stress to me, and the biggest thing I'm worried about is not putting stress on myself. I'm stressed out. I don't want to do anything anymore. So, dude, I feel you. It's a really tough pill to swallow. You got to do a lot of, you got to do a lot of digging in yourself, because you got to do a lot of realizing that not only the problems that, like, not all the problems you have are because other people. You really got to realize you got to put a lot of blame on yourself as well, because a lot of it is you, man. Like, until people get over the fact that they are actually somewhat of a problem and they realize that, then they're never going to get over it. Because, dude, I realized a lot of the things, I held a lot of grudges on people and whatnot, and I had to really realize it was me. A lot of it was me, man. It was because I was so, I knew that it was wrong, but in my head I was trying to be nice to myself. I was trying to be like, yeah, no, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm trying to be real nice with yourself, like blaming on other people, and no. It's like, you guys, we can be wrong. We have to learn, but that's the thing. You can't, if you refuse to accept that you can be wrong, then you're always going to be fucking wrong. Because you're going to be pushing the blame on other people, and it's not all other people. I'm not, and there's different situations. We all have different situations. But me personally, it was the grudges that I had with people were because of me, really. Like, it was because it was so sensitive for me. I didn't want to talk about it, so I dug it away. I told myself what I wanted to hear. And now it's like I'm my biggest critic. Kind of go full circle in this conversation real quick was what you were saying about you want to be really critiqued and you want to be real. You want our instructor hopefully to be really honest with you with your fighting and whatnot. Like that's what I am on myself with life. Like that's I don't know. I've really realized what I've done in my life, man, and I realize what makes me happy. I realize what makes me upset, and I'm loving it. Like I really did a lot of self-realization, and I think that's big for a lot of people. I think a lot of people just lose faith on themselves and they start pushing blame on other people, because everybody's okay with pushing blame on somebody else. If they have a crutch, I guess I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough situation. It all comes down to scenarios and different types of situations and stuff.
It's just people all.
I mean, really, I just realized. I mean, there's things to get mad about, and there's things not to get mad about. And like I said, with me right now, and what I realized, and maybe next year I might not get mad about this anymore. But like I said, the disrespect thing is the only thing that really pisses me off. You know what I mean? And it's not really...
I have a really crazy view on that. The thing that got me over the whole disrespect thing was... It's really weird to explain to you, but like it's because I have a huge level where I'm thinking of it in my head, but like talking about it kind of seems like a small level. I don't know, but like for me, it's like the way I looked at it, I was like, dude, people they're disrespectful to me. Like I used to be like, they have to show me respect, dude. Well, in all aspects of your life, if you really look at it, at the end of the day, nobody has to do anything for you. Is the way I look at it now, man. As long as I'm not disrespecting other people and whatnot, then I know who I am and I know what makes me, and that's what makes me happy. I don't care what other people do. So it's like you gotta. It might help with you. That's what I'm kind of trying to tell you a little bit. Is like that's. Well, just realize you know who the fuck you are. You know you're not disrespectful. Just keep walking, man. Don't let this guy you don't even know, this girl, this person, whoever it may be. Don't let this person that's just a little upset get shown you disrespect. It's like, don't let them fucking bring you down. It's like, fuck that shit. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
Let me give you my most recent thing that what I'm talking about, because I think...
Yeah, let me hear it. I just want to hear it.
When you hear it, you're going to be like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to I'll let you know.
And this is the one that's been going through my mind. There might be one more recent, but... Well, I'd say the most recent was probably the UFC fight I was telling you about the one time.
Yeah.
But not that. The one time I was at the bar and my sister's husband was there.
Yeah.
And... You know, I was like, what's up, man, what's up? We got a drink together, blah, blah, blah. And he was with his friends.
Mm-hmm.
And his one friend had this, like, plaid shirt on. It was, like, white and blue and whatever. So we were in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And, all right, a little disrespectful on my part. I get it. But this is how it went. So there's 3 urinals or whatever at this place.
Yeah.
And like my sister's husband was pissing in the one, and then the other guy, and it's a line, like it wraps around.
Yeah.
So you're kind of near the first guy. So the guy that was at the pisser had like the same plait. It was like similar or the same. And obviously I was drinking, so
yeah.
It was definitely looking similar. So I tapped his shoulder. I tapped him, and I was like, hey, look at this. You know, I'm drunk and being goofy. I was like, hey, look at this pussy over here. Talk about my sister's husband.
Oh, man.
And the guy turned around and was like, the fuck you said? And like, these guys are older, so that's why I didn't, because I didn't know his friends.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I would have been able to tell.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought you were his. I was like, he was like, that's my sister's. I said, that's my brother-in-law, and I was like, my bad. I thought you were his friend. I said, on my fault completely. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I told him. I straight up said that, and like, I'm not exaggerating that or anything. I said, I'm sorry. That's my bad. And the dude snapped on me.
Just snapped?
Like, he was like, no, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, you don't fucking touch me.
Oh,
and I was like, yo, and like, this is all in this fucking tiny bathroom. And like, I was sitting there and I was like, I said my bad. I was like, I'm sorry. And I started getting pissed right there, but I still said, I was like, my bad. He's like, no, fuck you, you fucking punk. You know, he's wondering how many.
Oh, man.
And that's when I lost it. And you know how I get when I lose. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna beat your ass right now. The fuck you talking to me like
that?
Oh
my god.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that was disrespectful because I literally went out of my way and said that was completely my fault. I'm completely sorry.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. My bad.
Yeah.
And then he still attacked me. And that's what I'm saying by disrespect is like, bam. Like, I sat here and I gave my plate and I said, you know what? I am wrong. I'm the wrong person. And he still attacked me.
Well, I mean, to go with what I was kind of saying,
that's what I was saying.
Nobody, just because you apologize doesn't mean he has to accept it. But at the same time, I don't think you were in the wrong. People take shit people are too sensitive. That's all I gotta say.
Especially,
like,
I think
it's
older
just a fucking word, man. Like, I don't like all this shit. It's like you yelling pussy at first, like, or like you joking. It's like that's just a word. That's not gonna fucking hurt you. Like, what the fuck? And then he started calling you names, which pisses you off. And it's like, dude, they're just words, man. It's like people are just so sensitive nowadays. Like, I guess that's why I'm like, I guess I gotta think comedy a little bit is why I'm so like laid back and just open because I just realize like people crack jokes all the time. They're just words, man. Even with us with friends. So there's sometimes we get pretty fucking crazy with each other, like dogging each other, like we're having fun, and that's the way I kind of look at everything. Like this guy doesn't know me, of course he's just gonna start calling me every name in the book. But you know you're not a pussy, you know you're not an asshole, you know you're not a dick, whatever the fuck he was calling you. Like that's all that you just got to keep it in the back of your head, man. That I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But
well,
like,
at that
for
point,
me,
you
that's
can't
what
really
works. Is like just remember who the fuck you are. Like this, you're gonna let some older dude that's at the bar gonna tell you what the fuck you're doing.
But at the same time, like, what do I look like if I sat there and backed down to that guy? If I sat there and was like,
what do you think you look like? I don't think you look like a pussy. I think you look like a man for just sitting there and being like, fuck it, okay.
No, I thought being the man part was like, I was wrong.
Yeah, that isn't. But and then you stooped to his level when you wanted to fight him. I feel at least. I'm not trying to like bash you. I just think that would help a little bit.
I think I took it to. That's what I'm saying. Is like that's the thing that's making me mad. Is like I took it to a high level where I'm like, I'm sorry, that's my fault. Yeah. At that level, and that motherfucker didn't say, oh, it's cool, man. Just don't do that shit again. Like if someone instead of saying it's cool, dude, just do that shit again. That's fucking rude. If he told me that, I'd be like, yeah, that's completely my fault.
Yeah.
But he was sat here and said, no, fuck you.
Well, you're showing you disrespect.
I'm like, well, actually, I was being respectful to you by saying I'm sorry, and now you're gonna disrespect me after I am being respectful. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I feel you 100%.
So that's why I'm like, okay, let's meet down here, motherfucker. Because I'm cocksucker. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like fucking. All right, for example, one time I was being ignorant. This guy threw a bottle, or threw his bottle, or beer went across the floor.
Yeah,
and I think you were there that night.
I might have been.
And I got pissed. It was by the lake where you used to live.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was definitely probably there.
Yeah. So like he threw beer and that shit barely got on my leg.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, but I got pissed.
Okay, yeah.
Like that is more.
Well, yeah, when somebody, I mean, I guess that just goes.
I mean, I told him I just wanted to say sorry.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But I think
if you're just saying that's not bad at all. You're not.
But I think I was kind of instigating a little bit.
Well, I know who you are. Your personality when you're drunk, bro, like, and you're out at a bar, you're with your homies. Like, it's everybody. It's not just you. Everybody. Like, when you're with your homies, you're at that extra level of confidence. Like, yeah, I'm that fucking shit. I got everybody with me. That you can't even lie. That's that mood that everything's at a bar right now. Is what I'm hearing, and that's what always happens when you're around your homies. You get the whose dick's bigger? Oh yeah, our group says motherfucker. We gonna whoop that ass. So I feel you.
Well, the funny thing is like. I mean, that's the only. I'm only saying bar because that's really the only place I react. and that's where it only
plays.
What
do you think? It's because alcohol is involved and you're with your
people
homies.
Get disrespectful, yeah. But like at the Muay Thai thing, like for example, or Muay Thai, the kickboxing. If I was there and say we're sparring and a dude hit me, like I'm not gonna get pissed. Is that weird?
No, not at all. Because you can't be pissed in a fight. If you fight emotional, that's usually when shit goes bad.
Yeah. Well, in a street fight, I feel like you get a little emotional because like I've been snatched up.
Well, it's all emotion. That fight is based off emotion.
Yeah. I mean, I got snatched up.
But you can be calm. Like you'll learn in fighting. You can be calm and fight and fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
When you're calm is when you're gonna fuck them up the most.
Yeah. Well, like what was weird was like I've been snatched up by the neck before. Like someone grabbed my neck.
Yeah, I don't deal with that. When you start touching somebody, that's disrespect that you can't. Yeah. You can't.
And then that's. I don't know if I was pissed because I threw his hand off me and then like he swung at me real quick and I like tried to bob it or weave it and shit, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, this motherfucker. Oh, this motherfucker first grabbed my neck and now he's fucking throwing these fists at me and then that's why I got pissed. But like I feel like I didn't. But that was a weird hit, by the way. Whenever I hit that guy, it was weird. Like I blacked out for a second.
You got so pissed off you just blacked out.
I was like. Yeah,
I've heard that. I hear that. It's never happened to me, but I hear it all the time.
Yeah, like, I think I was so mad, and I was like, all I remember is just I seen him, and I was just coming over, and I was like, black, like right before I hit him, I was like, bam, and then I was like, next thing you know, I'm over, like, it was just like, dude, so much commotion went on, and I was like, out of nowhere, I was like 20 feet away from where I was. That
happens with sparring at first. When you start sparring, you just did it, and you're not gonna remember anything you threw or anything they threw. You're gonna be like, what the fuck that just happened? Like at first, at least. Yeah. After you start settling down and you really pick up on what's going on, you'll realize. But like at first, dude, I couldn't tell you anything that I ever threw. Whatever that dude threw at me, I couldn't tell you. I was so fucking I was freaking out of everything that was going on that I couldn't even think straight, and I didn't remember any of it. Yeah. It's pretty funny, bro.
That is weird though.
That's why I say it's humble. That's humbling. It's humbling because you realize if shit went down, you're freaking the fuck out because you're like, okay, I'm thinking all these different things, and this guy that's trying to attack me right now. Usually, when you're if it's especially in class or something. Usually this dude's pretty chill. Like he's laid back and fighting. Like he's calm, and you're freaking out, and you're just like, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck to do. That's funny. So yeah.
So I mean, we keep going back to this, but like, so like, what happens like when you spar? Like, how do you spar? Like, do you hit them or like? See, we gotta talk about this, but like,
yeah, real quick on it. I look at all the guys that I'm training with now as friends. Like I like these guys. I look at them as teammates. So I personally do. I see all this brain damage and all the shit that's going on. I am so against hitting my sparring partners in the head. Like I'll throw jabs and like tap them and whatnot. But if it's just a practice and it's not a fight camp, it's just practice. I'm not hitting you in the head. I don't throw head kicks. I'll hit you in the body, check you a little bit, let you know what's going on, because all you're gonna do is be like, oh shit, lost your breath, and you'll be right back. Like if you get spanked in the head a few too many times in practice, that could ruin your life forever. Yeah. Like why? What's the point of that? Like me and you, okay, I'm not gonna say I was beating your ass. Let's say you were sparring me, you got better and whatnot, and you hit me with a real good right, like overhand or something, and it fucking clocked my ass, and I was already dazed, and you knew I was wide open, and you threw a head kick and just knocked me the fuck out in sparring and just in class. Like what's the point of that? Like, there are kids in this class that try to do that to some people. If you just let them know at first, like, hey, man, no, let's just take it easy. No, it's just, I'm not going to say the dude's name, but yeah, there's a few. There's a few. There's a few. You haven't met them yet.
I keep my eyes out for them.
No, yeah, but dude, there are there's straight killers and they're just worrying about themselves. And the way that I kind of look at it is, these guys that I'm sparring right now are making me better. So why would I fuck these guys up and ruin them and not make me and get their confidence down and not make me better? Because if their confidence is up and they're coming at me with the best they got, that's only making me better. Yeah. But if I'm beating these cats down and I'm fucking them up all the time and they're afraid to fight me, like, what the fuck's that gonna do? I'm not getting better. I'm not fighting anybody. Nobody wants to fight me. And at the same time, you may be fucking people up. If you're fucking other people up and they start throwing at you, you're only fucking yourself up also. You're getting your head fucked up and whatnot. So that's the way I look at it. I go into sparring, like, I'll kick you pretty hard, I'll hit you in the body pretty hard and whatnot.
I'm a little confused. So, like, you said you've been hit how many times? Like one
solid time? I've been hit one solid time, yeah.
You never been hit solid in the body a few times?
I got...
With the legs?
We were doing this drill the other day, not to go too much into it, but we went to this drill the other day just to defend yourself off the wall. And the guy that I was sparring with, we were because at first you couldn't throw anything back. You had to just learn how to defend. And the kid was going at like my backside, like he was hitting like the back of my back, like on the side of my back, I guess, I don't know. And it wasn't hurting much, like the love handles basically. I tried to get the kidney shot, but it was like too far back. It was hitting my bone kind of. So like the next day when I woke up, it was like I had like a bruise there a little bit, but like it didn't hurt when I was getting hit. So I haven't been hitting the body heavy.
I don't like that. I don't like that drill.
Oh, it's learning. It's like, because you're not going too hard, but like the kid that I was going up against, like we fucked with each other, so he's hit me pretty hard in the body. I hit him pretty hard in the body too after we switched, but like he was going pretty hard at the head. So yeah, you get hit in the head a few times, but yeah, sparring I've only been hit one good time, and the dude didn't even like. It would have been a really good one if you wanted to fuck me up, like, because I had him up against while he was tired as fuck, and I was swinging heavy at his body and his head when it was his body, and then he just hit me with an uppercut or a hook because I didn't have my hands up.
Well, cool question. So, for example, if we were doing that drill, and I'm not saying that I would do this, but I'm saying like if I was missing almost pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Like basically everything to the head. Maybe you slip in a body shot or something.
Yeah.
But like basically you're not connecting solid.
Mm-hmm.
How pissed do those people get, or do you stop the drill, or how's that work?
Just because you're going up against.
I feel like I'm sitting here and I keep whiffing and missing. I'd be like, dude, the fuck.
No, you'll keep going. You're just gonna keep pushing yourself.
I have a question. So the instructor, like, if you went ham on him and he wasn't allowed to swing back, he was just about to just check and bob and and shit or whatever. How would that go?
Well, I mean, if I'm out there really trying to kill him.
Like you're just out there trying to.
He can only only put his hands up and defend himself that way. He can strike back. That would be very bad. I wouldn't want to do that. That'd be mean.
So you think you'd beat him?
Oh my gosh, yeah, bro. That's
him.
Yeah.
As in, he is defending. He can block anything. He can.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, man. There's so many things that he teaches you to get their hands out of the way and just clock him. Like if you hit him one good fucking time, his hands are gonna start going because he's dazed. Like it's mean. You can't do that to people. That's fucked up.
I'm just saying.
And I just sit there and just kick the fuck out of his legs because I could just back him up against the wall because he can't punch anything. So I'm just pushing him up against the wall and I got him up there, and then it's done. Like what the fuck's he gonna do? I'll just knee him until he's like in the side or whatever until he fucking taps out or punch him in the face a bunch of shit. That would be so fucked up. That's awful.
I feel like you wouldn't. I feel like it'd be like he would block a lot.
He would block a lot, but if you're throwing a shit ton, like I don't know. You just there's so many things, so many ways that you'd have to learn to get through.
Maybe I just haven't
guard. But yeah, like he don't get me wrong, he'd be better than a lot of other people. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, still anybody could fuck him up. Like if you're strong enough, like anybody that doesn't fight can still go fuck him up. Like if the only thing he can do is just sit there. He can't push you down, can't do anything.
Like he can push you back.
Okay, if he can push you back,
can't punch you back.
Maybe if he's stronger than somebody, he can hold him out with his hand. Maybe, but if they like legit allowed to swing on him as much as they can, it's not good for anybody.
Oh, that's weird. That's awkward.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that you would fuck his ass up. You would fuck his ass up too. If you all you're doing is putting your hands up. If you just keep throwing fucking haymakers at him at the same spot, just taking your time throwing them at his hands, dude, there's only so many times you can take that still. It's only blocking you so much. I don't know, man. I feel you though, but it was.
But yeah, I know we talked a lot about the kickboxing thing today.
Dude, I'm really hoping that you're just down about it. I hope you're pretty interested in it. Maybe starting it.
I kind of want to get that thing, like you said, you get like the 2 weeks.
Yeah, they had that deal when I was going when I first started. It was a free 2 weeks, and then you. I
might ask them about it later. That's something I do.
I think you should, bro. I think it really helps with your. No, I'm not saying you have anger issues or whatnot, but like it really helps in that like situations of bars and whatnot. Like if you get all the anger and anything you have held back, and stuff. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying next time it does happen, for later advice, later life in your future. Yeah. But I think you should. I hope you're in there. I think anybody should, personally.
Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I probably will do it. But, I mean, I still just want to give 2 weeks free, so that's basically a month.
Yeah, I feel you 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. But all right, my man, I think we got to start wrapping this shit up. We're going pretty far. Got to get ready for work.
Yeah, no mid-break this one, huh?
Yeah, we're going to just try seeing if you guys like the song of the day at the end. Let us know how you feel, because we kind of just flowing today, especially. We're just really going with it.
Yeah, I like that. I like a little flow. And then just a little different, what would we call that? A little different...
I don't even think
I'm trying to think of like format to our podcast. You know,
I don't know,
instead of straight through.
We're trying everything out, man. We're not too focused on just sticking to sports, sticking all that. I know we talked Muay Thai a lot today, but I mean we were kind of talking like more situations.
Yeah.
I don't know, we're just trying to connect with our people. They talk. We've got a lot of heavy feedback and really positive feedback on the situation. Talking like relatable sources and whatnot, or not sources but relatable topics. So I don't know. We're just having fun, man. We're just talking. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. I'm having a great time doing this already. I just want to thank you for real. I'm having a great time doing this.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm cool. I like it a lot, man. It's awesome. I really would like to get like a random. I really want a random person to really just jump out at us. I know we have a lot of friends, and we haven't. Have we got like?
We had not to like go too much into it, but we tripled our views of the first one just for our second one, the first 24 hours, and then it's got some good views. The first one's got a lot more views now too. So I mean, if you guys are for anyone listening that we kind of don't know, just let us know how you feel about it, man.
Yeah, a completely different random person would be awesome.
We're just having fun with it. We're taking any advice, anything, anybody. Of course, we're trying to have our viewers enjoy our topics and whatnot. So
yeah. So, all right, man. Cool.
Do you want to let them know what the song of the day is today, or do you want me to?
The song of the day is.
Are we fucking running? Do you want to do anything by Jay-Z, or
yeah?
is that what we're running
by Jay-Z?
All right.